Welcome back, everyone, to a rather cool Saturday morning here at the Big Top. It's supposed to only be in the 60s today, same for tomorrow, which is really nice. Unfortunately, it's kind of misting outside. That's good and bad. Hopefully, it will draw people into this flea market since it's indoors. So far, we're sitting at $27. We sold a couple things. We sold a couple obscure NES games, Silkworm and Overlord. And then we sold a copy of Tiger Woods 08 for the PS2. So, guys, once things start picking up, I'll let you know. Well, guys, it's 11:30 and we're sitting at 183. We had a couple big sales. We sold a Wii complete system with a game. We also sold the Game Boy Advance SP101 that we had, the blue one, with a couple games. I think he bought Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Dawn of Souls. We also sold Need for Speed Most Wanted LE for the 360, and we sold a UFC game for the PS4. We also took in some Xbox One games, guys. Let me show you those. Alright, guys, here are the Xbox One games that we got in. Thank goodness we got some. We only had two, so this helped us out quite a bit. We got Destiny, NBA 2K14, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and the FIFA game. Well, guys, it's 12:30. We're sitting at 254. We've mostly sold a lot of cheap PS2, PS3 games. I did sell an HDMI cable. I'm kind of glad we started carrying those. I'm able to get them from my wholesaler for a decent price. People have asked for them, and we sold one this morning. And I sold a wireless PS3 controller, an aftermarket one, but we've sold 5 to 6 of those and had no problems. So, guys, once we start selling things again, I'll let you know. Well, it is coming up on 1:30. We're sitting at 311. Slow but surely we're moving up. It has been super busy today, though. Some of the stuff we've sold in the last hour, we've sold a couple of comics, a couple of DVDs, Resident Evil 6 for the PS3, and a few other things. You know, again, just small things here and there. So, guys, once things start selling, I will let you know. All right, guys, it's 3 o'clock. We're sitting at 409. We've had a few more sales. Things are definitely starting to slow down. A few things we've sold. We sold Lego Marvel Superheroes for the 360. I sold like 6 Atari 2600 games, a few more DVDs, and something I'm really happy that we're starting to sell is some PS3 charging cables. People have asked before. I was actually able to get them brand new in blister packs from my wholesaler, and we sold one of those today as well. So, guys, if anything else sells, I will let you know. It's actually 4:20. At 4 o'clock, there were still quite a few people walking around. We decided to stay. I'm kind of glad we did because we actually sold a few things after 4. We sold a Wii Fit board. I sold a copy of Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. Can't believe it lasted as long as it did. And we sold 7 comics, which got us to 457 today. Not bad, actually, since the weather was really nice outside. I know it's kind of cool, but that actually draws the people in, as well as being a little rainy as well. So, guys, stay tuned for Sunday. Welcome back, everyone, to another cool Sunday morning here at the Big Top. It's currently 11:30 and we're sitting at $100 exactly. We've sold some stuff. We had a couple of my normal, I guess you'd say, resellers come in. They have shops other places. One has an actual brick and mortar store. He bought my 3 broken Xbox 360s, or original Xboxes, for $15 for all 3. Wanted just to get rid of them. And another one of the guys from Riverview, he sets up at a flea market over there. He picked up 3 or 4 Super Nintendo, okay, raggedy controllers. I think he paid like $4 a piece for those from me as well. We've also sold quite a bit of other stuff as well, guys. We also took in some stuff. Let me show you a really nice lot that I call him the junk man. He brings me lots of really cool stuff. Let me show you the stuff that he just brought in to me. All right, guys, here's the stuff. We got BioShock for the PS3, Crash, Kirby. Probably the best 2 games is Pokemon Ruby. Unfortunately, the save battery is no longer good in it. And Fire Emblem, which is an amazing game. We got 2 Game Boy Advance SPs. They are 001s, both working, which is really nice. Charger and a case for it. Well, it is coming up on 1 o'clock. We're sitting at 225. Looks like it's going to be another decent day today. About to watch the Bucks game. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Probably one of the most short-lived games that is stuck in our store to date is I just picked up a copy of Dead Rising 3 for the Xbox One. I think I paid $6 for it. Not 5 minutes later, a kid came in and gave me $12 for it. So that was really cool. Some of the things we've sold, I sold an aftermarket Super Nintendo with Super Mario All-Stars. We sold an N64 controller, a GameCube controller, and quite a bit of other stuff, guys. So I'm going to sit down and listen to the Bucks game, and if anything else happens, I'll let you know. So guys, remember the gentleman I bought like 175 games from and 200 games from? Well, he came back over 250 games for $215. Some really cool stuff. Specifically, I got some Atari 2600 and some 5200 games here. Nothing special, but it's really cool to get some games that we don't have for sale. Here is the really cool stuff for me. Some Atari 8-bit cartridges and some Commodore 64 cartridges. An Atari 8-bit disc-based game starring Mickey Mouse is kind of cool. Just kind of a hodgepodge. I got a big tote down below me. This kind of shows you what's basically in that tote. We also got a couple of Pong systems. Do not know if they work. I really didn't pay anything for these. You just kind of throw them in, but I'm going to take them home, clean them, and see if we can get them to work. Here is some more 2600 games. Here is the tote full of stuff. At the very bottom, there's also a case that has some Intellivision games in them as well. Well guys, it's 3 o'clock and we are sitting at 250. Things have really slowed down for us today. We've definitely bought more stuff than we've sold, but we have days like that. You really can't pass up good deals. We bought a couple more 360 games. I'll show you really good stuff that I don't expect to hang around very long. Some of the things we've sold, I've sold a couple cheap N64 games, a few more controllers, Left 4 Dead for the 360. So guys, let me show you those couple games that we got. And here they are, guys. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 for the 360 and Grand Theft Auto 4. Do not expect these to hang around very long, to be honest. The Call of Duty Black Ops 3 we got in previously sold within a couple hours. Same thing with the Grand Theft Auto 4. Well, guys, it is 4 o'clock, and we ended up at 256. Not our best weekend, but definitely not too bad since Saturday we did 450 or so. So I think we ended up close to 650, which is really nice. I was wrong. They moved the Bucks game to 4:30, I think, close to that. So I'm going to be going home to watch that. So guys, stay tuned for the wrap-up. Alright guys, here's the wrap-up portion of the video. I am filming this on Monday night. On Saturday we did 457, a really good day for us. Sunday we did 256, pretty much a mediocre day for a grand total of 713. Saturday really saved us. It would have been a mediocre weekend if we hadn't did so good on Saturday. As you can tell, my voice is starting to come back, so hopefully I'll be able to post a few videos this week before I post the next CCG video this weekend. Also, all that stuff that I went through, like those 200 games, those Intellivision games, I was able to find one that I did not have in my collection. It is unfortunately missing the end label, but it is triple action. Kind of happy to get that, put it in my collection. Also, it came with a whole bunch of controller inserts and a huge stack of manuals. I'm also going to keep all of those for myself as well. It's really nice to have the manuals for these old games. Sometimes it takes a little, you got to go through the manual to figure out how to play some of these, especially the ColecoVision and Intellivision games, which get a little more complicated because of all the buttons on the controllers. So guys, thanks again for watching.